All right, so I'll use this. I'll use this guy. All right, so we're finding the point at which things go from upside down to right side up. So all of these are going to make things right side up. Did y'all get this right in the check-in? Did you guess? Because I know you've looked in the spoon before and figured out, hey, I look weird somehow.
What's the answer?
Oh, the answer. So yeah, you're gonna measure the distance here. So like, I'm upside down. I'm still upside down. I'm still upside. Where am I? I gotta tilt it just right. I'm still upside down. Whoa, everything's blurry. Am I right side up now? Ah! Yeah, there's my mask and there's my eye. So I'm totally right side up. But now I'm upside down because there's my eye and there's my mask. It's good to find a high contrast surface here and here for me, but you know, if your mask isn't dark or if you're not as pale as Mr. Franklin, then yeah, but I found it right about here. Oh, that's upside down still. Right there. There, right there. So you could take like let's see that. Yeah, that's about this distance. So I would just measure this distance, and that way I don't have to hold something up to my eye to measure it. I can just do this instead of saying, oh, you know. So be safe. Be safe. And that's what you do. You measure that distance. So how many centimeters is this? 30 centimeters on my ruler here. So I would say that's about 18 centimeters. Dang, this thing's cracked. You'll do the same thing with your converging lens. And remember, people at home, if not everybody has a magnifying glass. I think, you know, hopefully somebody has a spoon. And if you don't have either, you know, you just let me know in there. But probably you'll have spoons. But especially if you don't have a magnifying glass or some other converging lens where this side is shaped like that and this side is shaped like that, just let me know in that thing. So okay, here, that window's upside down, so I can tell the poster is down there and the window is up there. So I'm looking at where they are. The poster's on top, poster's on top, poster's on top, poster's on top. Can't point it correctly there. Poster's on top, poster's on top. Boom! Poster's on bottom. So it's about right there. So this one is only, where am I? Yeah. It's only about this long, just my fingers. So my lens one, that's 8 centimeters. So all I got to put it in meters. So that's 0.08 meters. Remember, it's like cents in a dollar. 8 cents is $0.08. 8 centimeters is 0.08 meters. And what did I say with this one? 18? That'd be 0.18 meters. 18 centimeters is 0.18 meters. I'm going to scroll down so I can show you all some of these diagrams. Because these diagrams are tricky. We're going to do these the next couple of days. Next couple of instructional days. Wait. Green. Frog. Oh, that was a different sounding bell right there. They're messing up the bells right now and try to play music sometimes. Was that music? Was that some kind of reptile?
I think it was like the bells being quiet. I think they were trying to fix whatever was going on.
Interesting.
So,
Interesting.
I don't know, this is my guess.
All right. So let me demonstrate each of these rays using these steps and these rays. So this ray that comes in and bounces off, that's ray 1. It describes it here. I'll go through that. Ray 2, that's this one that comes in and bounces off like that. Ray 3 is this one that comes in and bounces off like that. To do your best, you might want to use a straight edge. You don't have to, but try not to do that and call it a straight line. You know that this is you might want to redraw that if you end up with a line like that. Yeah, Van Morrison. All right. Can you guys hear that? You like Van Morrison? Anyway. Video, we're just gonna have some theme music. It's okay. Oh, there we go. Hey! The song is about eyes. We're using our eyes. The ray diagrams. So, okay, step 1 says, this is with the mirror. This is a curved line. It's very slightly curved like that. And you can't see that it's curved like a lot, but it's curved just a little bit. So step 1 says, parallel to the principal axis, which is this horizontal line that goes all the way like this. Parallel to the principal axis to the mirror. And the thing it says first, that I should have said first, draw each ray from the top of the object. So all the rays start right here. 1, 2, 3. So, okay. Parallel to the principal axis to the mirror. Okay, that's part of step 1. Number 1. And then reflecting through the focus. It tells you where the focus is. It's right there, and that's what it does. It reflects off the mirror, boing, through the focus. And it's important to make the line real, oh, see? That's not straight. It's important to make the line real long. Wait, which point is this? Okay, because sometimes they have to be real long in order to eventually intersect with those other lines. Okay, that's line 1. Which one's line 2? This one? Okay. Line 2 says, remember they all start at the top of the object. So starting at the top of the object, through the focus to the mirror if possible. We'll talk about the if possible tomorrow. Today, very possible. Starts here, through the focus to the mirror. That's a straight line from there to there. That's step 2. And then where does it reflect? Through the focus to the mirror, then reflecting back parallel to the principal axis. Parker was singing along with me for a minute. That was fun. And now, the third step. To the mirror where it meets the principal axis. They all start from the top of the arrow. So here's the mirror, here's the principal axis, so I'm going right here. To the mirror where it meets the principal axis. Okay. Then reflecting back parallel to the principal axis. Okay. When it says parallel to the principal axis, that means that this is your axis of symmetry right here. So if that's that tall right there, then that line needs to be about that tall below the line there. So you can tell when I drew my line first, I didn't make it quite go angled down enough. It should have been, instead of right there, about right there. But I'm going to go ahead and trace it anyway. Oh, see, it's doing now. All right, and that's step 3. So my color-coded steps right there. If your lines don't intersect perfectly, that's okay. Sometimes they don't, and it's hard to draw these, so they might not. But you can tell these intersect here, these intersect here. So the 4th step, I put the arrow just kind of in this general area. The top of the arrow needs to be where they intersect, and the bottom of the arrow needs to be on the principal axis. And that's step 4. See, color-coded my steps. I could cut them up here, I guess. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that's a mirror. And I'll do one of these again tomorrow because these are weird. This isn't, you know, it's kind of like art, like if you, not everybody even does art with all the perspective lines, because you're technically drawing ray diagrams there. But it just looks a little weird. Let me show you the one for the lens. Y'all got questions about this one before I change it? Okay. Lens. Okay. So, what is this? lens, they still all start from here, and there's only 2 rays here. You still got to do the 3rd step, drawing the arrow, but only 2 rays. So the first one does the same first part as of the first one, just like before. It starts here, and it goes straight to the lens this time. It's not a mirror anymore. And this time it goes through it, because lenses, you can see through them. Mirrors, you can't see through them. So, parallel to the principal axis to the lens, that's what we did. And then refracted through the focus on the opposite side. So this lens, it went from air to glass or whatever this is, so it refracts. It slows down on the glass and that makes it bend. So there you go. You're gonna make it real long because you don't know where they're gonna intersect. Oh, that's step 1. Wait. And step 2, I guess draw the round. Step 2, through the point where the center lens meets the principal axis, this ray does not refract. So it doesn't refract because it's going, well, what it doesn't refract means that it goes straight. If I can draw a straight line, here we go. Okay, there we go. Okay. And that's line 2, or step 2. And then number 3, number 3, that's where we draw our arrow. If they intersect, draw the top of the arrow where they intersect and the bottom on the principal axis. And there we go. So this one's a little easier. When we do this later, we'll have to describe it, like I think in 2 days, 2 instructional days. We'll do this either magnified or reduced. This is magnified because it's bigger. Orientation is inverted or upright. This is inverted because it got turned upside down. It's not about, like if it had started like this and it ended up like that, it would still be upright because it didn't get turned upside down. That's what that means. Inverted in the verb sense means it didn't get turned the other way. And real and virtual are our choices here. This one's real because the rays actually go there. We'll talk about virtual tomorrow because it's different. Beep.
Testing 1, 2. This is just a test of the intercom system. Thank you.
Hey.
Sorry, I see that.
All right, so I'll leave this up here so y'all can see. I'll probably do my best to leave both of these up there, honestly. But let me show. Oh, no. I'm doing that the other time. This is fine. Yeah, I'll leave this up here and up there.